So there we go, destroyed my enemy. And I rather think he should become all mine. And I want his money as well. Well, it is going to give me a fair chunk of inflation, but a good chunk of it is going to go to my allies. I'm only getting 4 of it. They're giving fewer provinces than they expect from their contribution. This will lower their trust by 10. Well, boo-hoo. You get nothing. I could wait for them to separate peace out, actually. But I don't think they would be doing that in a hurry. Since they have fairly... yeah, they're not going to. I could also unconditionally surrender and lose this war. That would be kind of funny. But also kind of not. I barely, but I do have the admin to core all this. Jake, take a coastal area. I'm getting a coastal area. Don't you worry. I'm getting a lot of area. Yeah. Goodbye, Congo. It was nice knowing you. So now I'm going to start getting corruption. Because I have uncored territory. I'm going to core it as quickly as I can. I'm going to set it so that I pay off the corruption. So let's check on the corruption that I will be getting here. Plus 0.27 from the overextension that I have. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to root out... you can actually set how much of your yearly income or monthly income you set to rooting out corruption. And whatever you leave it at, it'll spend up to that. I don't want to get any surprises, so not more than 40%. I can work around that. I could just not pay any of it off. I would let my corruption grow and I wouldn't be losing out on money, but I'd rather keep myself at no corruption, since the events from having too high corruption can get pretty nasty. That and corruption itself is fairly undesirable. So, straight off, everything's getting cored, and my new vassals, who really hate me, they're going to have to stop hating me pretty quick. And sure, my friends are, well, they're not all that friendly, but at least they've got my back. 40 trust is still manageable. It'll even out, probably. Yeah, I knew we'd get this in one shot. Some people thought it might be a little optimistic hoping on that, but no problems. Jake, do scutage. I have no reason to do scutage. It doesn't lower their liberty desire at all, and it sharply raises it when you repeal it. Could placate their rulers with my very limited amount of prestige, but there's no point. We'll get enough of that dribbling away. Once I have... okay, there's no point in paying my units at this point in time. Once I get these cores all done, everything's going to just even out. That unrest does look fairly bad, but I'll take it. Soyan separatists I have never heard of. What is Soyo? What in the world are you? I've never heard of you in my life. Soyo consider this to be one of their core provinces. Yada yada yada. 75%. Okay. I'm making territorial cores on these provinces, because they're outside of my states. It's just a territory. If I choose to make it so, I can have this as a state. So the autonomy can tick all the way down to 0. And I probably will. Thank goodness low prestige only affects personal unions. So I'm effectively a slightly crappy Congo now. Jake, what's the highest developed province in the region? Ooh, tough one. Good thing we have the development map mode to tell us that 10, 11, 10, 11... oh, we got 12 over by the Lake Victoria, but Kiowa probably beats that. No, they don't. We've got a couple of 12s, and that's about as good as it gets. Did I marry Yaka, or did Yaka marry me? I can't remember. I think I married them, trying to secure an alliance. But my king is old at 42, so that probably won't last all that long. And they're allied with Kalundwe. Ah, they pose no threat. Not so happy about losing 2 dip every month to it all, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get -1 relations because I'm a tribal. Tribal nations, they get mistreated. I'm not going to get military tech 3 anytime soon. It's not necessary. What the heck? When did I hire all these guys? Okay, well, free army, I guess. What happened there? You still building units for me? No, they're yours. Okay, well, thank you, underling. I guess that was a subject interaction event, but I could have done with some feedback on that. Congo queued them. Congo ordered them. That happens when you take several provinces that haven't been sieged. That's a Loango province. Ah, it's coming back to me. Yes, of course. Yes, of course, he says, acting like he knows what's going on. I work on this game. Really, though, they should probably be gotten rid of. Still, 4,000 manpower and 40 ducats worth of troops for free. So, very soon I'm going to have this, but it's only going to be a territorial core. That's why I paid half price for it. I would like that Liberty Desire to kindly go away, though. It's fine, though. You can have subjects as rowdy as they could possibly be, just so long as you still have a truce. Once the truce is over, they have to be loyal, or else they're going to start seeking independence. And as soon as a vassal has gotten an independent support, you are really rather screwed unless you go to war with that person. Jake, how does integration affect the new coring system? Well, we'll be able to find that out when we integrate our friends Loango here. So, almost forgot about these guys, the good old states, or estates. You cannot give territories to estates. You only do it to your core provinces. But I want these to be estates for me. It's going to cost us a fair chunk of maintenance, but that's okay. Even this province, I think so. But once it ticks down, it's going to be worth it. And you can instantly make them full cores, so long as you have the admin to do so. So there we go, full core me up. But as I said, there is a fee for your states, and the further they are away, it's based on the development, I can't remember exactly how much. But the more developed it is, the more it costs, and the further away it multiplies the maintenance. So yes, you can have all of China at at 0% autonomy, but if you're going to administer that from London, it's going to cost you, so it might be better to have them as a territory. It's up to you. Find the one that works out best. So, did I not core you up? Yeah, it's still a territorial core. I did not have the admin to do so. I need 55. Soyo is quite the province. If somewhere is a territorial core, but it's also a state, it's capped at 50% autonomy. So the Congos and the Soyans wish to rise up. Right, I need to give the nobility some land, or else they're going to start champing at the bit here. Shame I don't have any cores to throw their way, but do I have anywhere that has demand power? Well, Soyo, actually. But I wanted to give Soyo to the clergy so it would stop revolting against me. I guess the nobility... I don't want to give them that, it's got the copper. Oh well, there you go, nobility. Have fun. Jake, did you end up checking if trade companies now work on your home continent in territory? No, I never did. Didn't have my pen and paper. Stuff I read in chat is swiftly forgotten. Could you explain coring, Jake? No. Feels good to actually have my country on the map and surviving. Royal marriage is lower. How revolty your vassals are feeling, but well, Ndongo's still a little bit niche. But as long as I am powerful and they are not, things should go alright. I want to fight you. You only have one ally, and I reckon I can take you, ally and all. But especially if I can have the tech advantage here, I should gobble you right up. What I'll do then is I'm going to get the claims where I need them. Yeah, that seems like the right thing to do. I'm going to build up a spy network on you and use them for claims. That's very handy. It's exactly what I wanted. Lower unrest. Because the Congolese wish to rise up. In fact, they're probably going to rise up any moment now. So let's get that maintenance up. And I'm just going to tank it. My limit is 11. Force limit, that is. Actually, even going to get some cavalry on the go, so I'm ready for it. Cavalry in this province is a fool's errand. Let's get it back in the old capital. Vision quest. And I do like prestige. I like it a lot. Much as I would like a better relationship with the Yaka, I also want to eat them. If I park my units over in Soyo, they're probably not going to revolt so badly. The Congos I can at least somewhat deal with. They're going to spread separatism, but I am very much used to rebels. Thankfully, my friends have military access through me. Yes, my friends have military access through me. So who knows, they might just help us out with the whole Congolese people want to rise up issue. Yaka wants to marry me, the poor sods. I say no. I want to eat you. Tempted to break those royal ties. With a bit of luck, my king will die, or my chief will die, and I won't have to worry about it. The morale advisor tempts me so, but I simply can't afford it. When they hit 90, I'm going to relocate into the central province, the 10 development one. Because if they're going to revolt, that's likely where the biggest one is going to be. Alright, I was born ready for you. Also, I have enough to make you a full core. And note that it drops the autonomy down as if it were ticking down naturally. There's a hidden value of autonomy which ticks down. Just like how when you westernize as China, all those 50% development provinces drop down to 0 like a rock. Jake, why is it so peaceful around you? Did any war but yours start? Ah, shoot. The war against rebels has already begun. But you might have noticed Mutapa is lacking some of their cores. Lacking most of their cores. Maravi go on a rampage. I think it's because they start with a 4 military ruler, so they overtake others. Around here, though, all is safe. It's because these guys, they intertwine with alliances so heavily. Ah, shoot. Gonna need that back up on the double. I don't think I can last 4 days. Well, that went poorly. And that was me catching them in one of the best situations. Alright, I need to get my troops back up and nail these guys, because they're going to be spreading that most whole separatism. Jake, when is Mare Nostrum release date? It is indeed Tuesday. Yeah, it's a shame that they have grouped up together like this. That makes it very difficult to fight them. Kuba is requesting you come to their aid in the Kuban conquest of Songye. Songye, huh? puts me at war with Yaka. But damn, I was wanting to fight them already. Maybe I should make it clear that I want their land. You want it as well, but... well, I got bigger fish to fry as is. Hopefully, this is something you've got covered. Because it seems you've also called in these fellows. Alright, we'll see what happens though. Because I got a bit of a rebel issue. Ah, no, this is really good because I can get my vassals to attach to me. Well, my vassal as is. Come on, lad, turn around. We've got rebels to crush. Hopefully these rebels will split up slightly. Autonomy in Soyo, that's a shame. Lots of things are a shame. Rebel percent, the only way I play. I'm going to be running out of money at this rate, which I certainly don't like. Meanwhile, they regain their numbers, which is also a shame. Those losses I gave them early on, all for Connaught. I was hoping they might be going for Mbamba there, but alas, no. Well, time to get that tech, otherwise I'm in trouble. Now these are the Kazembes. They do not have the required technology to defeat me, so I should be able to fight them. But I'm not so interested in Kuba getting nailed in this war, so I'm relatively safe here. But maybe they'll go to Ngoyo. I'm not so sure I want to fight my rebels at this point, because the rebels could be a good defender against the oncoming enemy. Difficult to say. Oh, this isn't difficult. Because I can isolate the 7k. Phew, thank goodness that's over. I should go on to defeat these guys. They may be hiding in highlands. But if I just get a little bit I was going to say organization, but I mean morale back. Perhaps this isn't so hot, because they're coming over to probably defeat them. Yaka do have the 3 in Miltech. But I got their back. This kind of leaves me wondering what in the world is going on. Let's just take these guys out once and for all. Because I'm about out of everything here. Ah, dearie me. At least me and my friends can take on these guys that are fighting us. Now Kazembe have hit that Tech 3. Hopefully they don't manage to take Ndongo. And hopefully I can get some strength back to take on these other guys. This is what happens when I play for too long, huh? But you're also involved with Kasenje there. Kasenje are my good friends. But then this whole situation hurt me pretty bad. We'll just chill out here for a touch. Better use those sailors, Jake. I do have sailors, but I'm not about to put them to great use at this point. I wonder if I should roll over and attack him, because it seems that he's coming to get me. I think I'll help out with Kuba, because I know they're not going to take that on its own. Okay, there we go. That is Yaka out of this. But that is Kasenje, not Yaka. If anything, it's a bit of a shame that Yaka's going down like this, because I really wanted something. But it's against these guys that we're really fighting. I'd rather not lose my home here, though. Never rains, but it sure does pour here. And Ndongo once again feel the need to... Oh man, I can't believe I stopped improving relations here. I should be getting those sky high. The poor, poor world of being Tyo. Jake, estate money. Seek estate benefits. It's an idea. Oh, jinx. And I didn't keep my eyes on the prize there and did not imagine I'd be losing my capital that swiftly. I think I will be having to seek their estate money. Merchant guilds. You got a little contribution you could make to the state here? Wow, okay. Their contribution is goodbye, goodbye army. And that is definitely going to drive up the liberty desire of my little ones. Insufficient play by me, no doubt there. And like I said, I have to keep an eye on those truce timers, because my little vassals will be getting uppity at this rate. Should have struck the rat Ndongo. Yeah. I have been playing too many hours on this over the past few days, it must seem. Or it seems to me. Oh, I wonder if it's because I've occupied this that they're not giving it up. There you go, Kuba. You can have it all you want. I ain't taking no white peace stinking offer from you, though. In before multiple restarts, get ready for the Tyotal. Nah, I'm good. I also agree that grabbing 1,000 units to take back some land is a good step to make, because I could do with the income at this point. I could do with anything at this point, since, yikes, this looks less than good. I'll need to get these guys sorted out, and then I can integrate them, and with that I'll have an army back again. It is a good day to have quality ivory, though, and with that I can use that quality ivory prestige to keep my vassals in check. A bit of a shame that now I'm closed on in by Kasenje, and I'm reflecting on how badly I have played for this entire campaign, really. Okay, now that's not good. Loango wants a province. Loango wants Anzuki. Wait, what? They want my capital? Because they have a claim on it. Yeah, it is mine. Get off of my face, Loango. I'm not too concerned about the Liberty Desire they got from that, because half of it will tick away. But Jings, they've got an attitude problem. And this is with a royal marriage. Scary stuff. $888 viewers. It's like I'm really playing the Stanley Parable. Okay, this has been all well and fun, but Cuba, I think it's time to end this war. You were the one that started this after all. Alright, got some good favors out of Cuba for that, but now I can only rival them. National unrest +2, gain 1 mercantilism. Or lose mercant. Nah, I'm not losing mercantilism. Heavens no. Okay, so things are not looking particularly good for us, but we'll get it sorted. I need to get these guys way down in their Liberty Desire, but I'll do that after I get plenty of money. Then I'll build up an army to keep them in their place, and then I can begin the integration of at least one of them, preferably both at the same time. And equipped with my allies, I'll be able to take on those who oppose me. Which is actually going to have to be Cassandre or Cuba, since they stand between me and the rest of the tribes. So Cassandre or Cuba, both of them have a laundry list of allies, but at least it includes me, and it also includes each other. I thought Cuba wanted those provinces. Apparently I still do. Let's change our mind on that one. If this is a Stanley Parable scenario, it would explain all the restarts, says Alicious. Well, should I bring up the highlight reel of ActRaiser 2? Because I believe there was a big red bastard who has had something coming for a long time. And you gave it to him, whatever it was. Irony Red says, what's new in Mare Nostrum? Well, you won't have seen... you got the sneezes coming on. I trust you won't have seen this in Africa before, otherwise you must have one of those Super My Dad Works at Nintendo versions of Europa Universalis 4. Which would be impressive in its own right. Cuba and Cassandre. That's a shame though. I should have just broken my royal ties earlier and struck down these folks here, but I didn't. Should have, but I didn't. Okay, I almost have the money to raise an army large enough to make my vassals think twice about opposing me. I need it though, otherwise I'm in for a very unfortunate time. Can't believe Loango wanted that province off of me though, that's just unthinkable. Getting military technology is very useful for putting your vassals down and making them not want to oppose you. So, even though it costs a bit of legitimacy, I will take the marriage from Ndongo. And I need to look towards the integration already. Need a bit more relations with you. But I can get it through a bit of a royal marriage. Only a 2-hit to my legitimacy, but it's worth doing. Once I get these guys, and especially their armies, we're good to go. So it costs 112 for you, and 104 for you. Well, it's practically the same.